does. Yo, why are you guys joining so fast, man? Yo. Can you guys hear my guitar and like my voice as well, clearly? Everything sounds clear. Well, thank you for joining. I don't really know what I'm gonna do on this, but I wanna start doing live streaming more, cause I don't like recording YouTube videos. I can't lie. But I thought this would be a good thing to try out. But if you got any questions or you just wanna chat, like, let me know, man. Like, where you guys from? What do you do? How's life? What's cooking? Oh. Germany, guten Tag, guten Tag. Would love to see more streams. Nah, that's fine, man, that's fine. Um, I'm a very quiet guy, so I don't know how I'll find streaming. But I'll try and do more. From California. What time is it over there? It's like 2 p.m. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. You always get that kind of shy smell, but you can. Oh. The thing is, my mates have been telling me, yo, you need to go live, you need to go live, you need to talk to people and all this. And I'm not a talkative guy. You know, just doing YouTube videos is a struggle for me because I'm a shy guy, bro. I hate talking. It's so awkward. just sitting in front of a camera like, hi guys, welcome to my new video. Today we're gonna learn how to turn like Jimi Hendrix, and just it's just like, yo, I hate it so much, but it's gotta be done. Gab. Yes, Mac, beloved, how are you doing? What's the good news, Mac? Give me something to brighten up my day. What are the things you practice that you think made the biggest difference in your playing? Bruv, everything I teach on this channel, intervals, like, that's what opened up the fretboard for me. Cause before intervals, man, I'm here learning the K system, this shape, this system, this guitar hack, that. It's like, man, how does it all work together? That's the biggest problem I've got. I want to know how these people like put chords and melodies while like doing lead guitar at the same time and all that stuff. So when I learn intervals, I learn like, okay, this is 1, this is 5. My chair's just gone down 1 second. This is 1 again. This is 2, 3, and so on. That's what just made me connect everything. Because then I'm thinking, oh, chords are also just intervals. Oh, scales are just intervals as well. Oh, this is just intervals, that's intervals. Everything's literally intervals. So once I learned those, I just started connecting everything. It's like a light bulb moment for me. But at least you can let your guitar talk. But I really think your explanation in the talking bits is... Thank you, man. Well, people don't know how hard it is to make those videos. Like, just a 20-minute video will take me a good 8 or 9 hours to make. Because I'll be like, hi guys! Hi guys. No, that's too deep. Hey guys. No, that's too friendly. Hi guys. No, I don't look happy. And then my cheeks start hurting because I'll be smiling too much, bro. Like, you'll notice in my videos at one point I'm just like, yeah, so do this, do that. Bonjour. Bonjour. That's French, isn't it? Bonjour. No, Italian's like buongiorno. Nah, bonjour, bonjour. Oui, oui. Giuseppe Gabriel. I don't know any French. I know some Spanish though. Yes, Raj, what I go on? My Hendrix brother. How do you turn what you practice into a style of play? Okay, so how do I turn what I practice into okay, so let's say I'm learning a basic minor 9 arpeggio, and let's say I'm doing this on... I'm in a different tuning, but I'll give this as an example. For you guys, it will be like C minor. For me, it's D minor C. Alright, let's say I'm in D minor, bro, and I'm doing a minor 9 arpeggio. The intervals will be 1, 2, flat 3, 5, flat 7, 1, and then 9. So once I got this little thing now, I'll figure out how to play that in different places on the guitar. And then I'll work on like using little scales in between that to connect it. So let's say on minor pentatonics on the... If I was in normal tuning, it would be easier to explain. But I'll just explain it in my tuning, bro. So let's say I'm on the 9th fret, and then I've got minor pentatonic. Here I can do that little minor 9 arpeggio I was doing. And then anytime I'm playing that minor pentatonic scale, I'm thinking, oh, I practiced this minor 9 arpeggio, so I can add that in. With that thing, like I already know, everyone knows their pentatonic, so I'm just connecting a little minor 9 arpeggio with my minor pentatonic, if that makes any sense. So whatever I'm practicing, I'll just relate it to something I already know. So when I'm improvising, I'm connecting it with something else that I know. So eventually, like, you got all these ideas that you've been practicing and connecting with stuff you already know. There we know if that made sense. That chat is I can't speak, man. I can't speak. This is what I do in my YouTube videos, but I'll be stuttering over my words. Anyways, that Strat is cheap, but it plays so good. Brother, I was at the shop the other day. I saw this Tokai Strat. It was like paisley and pink. It was so beautiful. But it's like £1,500. I really want it though, so everyone sign up to my lesson so I can buy it. How do you find the scale of any song without being... That's a tough one, you know, cause for me, I just got a good ear. I think I developed it over time, but if you don't have a good ear, it's really hard. For me, I'll listen to the chords. So let's say I got let's switch this stream off, man. Let's say I've got a strong... I can't speak. Let's say I've got a song, yeah, and the chords are A minor and B minor. The first thing I'm thinking is I'm listening for the bass notes. So in my head, I'm hearing... Then on top of those bass notes, I'm thinking, okay, is it a minor chord? Does it sound happy? Does it sound bitter? Does it sound sad? What type of sound is coming out of those bass notes? Here, it sounds like a minor chord. So now I know I've got 2 minor chords that are 2 frets apart. And then after that, I relate it to the major scale. So now I'm thinking, okay, within the major scale, which 2 chords are minor and 2 frets apart? The second chord and third chord. And then after that, that'll tell me the key of the song. Because there's only 2 minor chords in the major scale that are 2 frets apart. So if I'm doing A minor and B minor, I know those 2 chords are the only 2 minor chords in the key of G that are 2 frets apart. So yeah, that'll give me the scale afterwards. So basically, listen to the bass note, figure out what type of chords they are, and then see like where they fit within any key. If it was like 2 major chords apart, I know that's the 4th and 5th chord. If it's a major chord then minor chord, I know that could be the 5th chord or the 6th chord, or it could be the 1st chord and 2nd chord. So then you just have to experiment and figure it out, but over time you get faster at finding it. I need to go for today, but would love to see you live again. Yeah, I'll try and do more of these. I think it will help with my speaking as well, because like sometimes I can't speak, man. thank you. I love your videos. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad they help you. Ugh. Do you play your guitar like you sing, bro? You don't want to hear me sing. For example, let's hear a singer say a phrase. How do you turn those words into notes? Sorry for lack the vocabulary, but this is okay. Do I want to sing? Yes, I know there's techniques like you gotta sing from your diaphragm, keep your head straight, project your voice and all of that stuff. But I don't play the guitar how I sing because obviously I can't sing. I can sing, but I can't sing. So the way I play it, it's more copying a vibe. Like when I think of Jimi Hendrix, I'm thinking, Tyrone, get out of here, man. When I'm thinking Jimi Hendrix, I just think of this vibe. Right. I just think of style, and then my phrasing just copies that, depending on how well I know that style. If someone says, yo, play some R&B, I'm just thinking R&B style at that point. That's like an R&B. So I'm not really thinking of my voice personally, which is something I should do. I should sing and play. Like if I was to think, dun, 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 I can play those notes. I can hear in my head, and it's like a color to me. But if I was to like phrase like how I sing, I can't do that because I can't sing. But I think I'll be able to in the future. So if you do sing or you want to, what I'd say is practice just singing the notes you're gonna play. Dun, 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 dun. If a singer says hello in a song, how would you say hello? Hello. 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 Goodbye. It depends how the singer's saying hello. Like the singer could be like hello. Or the singer could be like hello. Welcome to Gabe's Paradise. By the way, my name's Gabe. My name's not actually Nas, so you can call me Gabriel if you want. Can you play jazz? Of course I can't. Who do you think I am, bro? Like, nah, I can. Like, if you ask me to play some jazzy thing, I could be like. Like, I can do jazz to some extent, but if you ask me to start doing like what is like, I don't know what they be doing, man. All these diminished, all that stuff. Nah. I'm basically advanced. It's ironic. Yo, let me scroll up chat. How like do I do that, bro? It's just power chords. I'm just doing E minor. Well, in my case it's D minor, but for you it'll be E minor. What are good chord progressions for songs that sound like melancholic kind of Deftones? Can you learn all of this in your alchemy course? Yes, you can. Of course you can. You learn all of this. This is why I try to be getting people to sign up. Everyone's like, make this video, make that. Nah, bro, just sign up. There's so much stuff that you can learn. Over 100 lessons. I'll show you how to like go across the fretboard and all that stuff. What are good chord progressions for songs that sound like... I don't listen to Deftones, you know. The only song I've listened to, let me find it. I was listening to it the other day. It was really nice. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, Sex Tape. That song was really nice. But what's that song, man? It's you know this song? Flood by Pantera. They've got some nice ninth chords in there that sound really cool. And what's the song? I forgot what it's called. It's by the Foo Fighters, but I forgot what the song was called. But it's like major 7 chords and major 9th chords. Da 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 da. Only me called you Gab. Everlong, that's the one. That's the song. I can't really play the song, but that's it. What genres you into? I listen to everything. It just has to sound good. Like, if you saw my Spotify playlist, you'd be thinking, yo, this guy's insane, bro. I'm a really weird guy. I be listening to weird music. But it just has to sound good for me. There's this one lady, Bajork. I'll type in the chat. What's it called? Oh, I had this on repeat for like the last few days. Don't know what it is, but I like the song. I just assume you listen to Deftones. Sometimes, man. There's some other songs I use. You know, Animals as Leaders. I love them, but I could never play that fast. So that's something I have to work on. They're really good. Animals as Leaders and What's it called, man? 1 second. I'll type in chat, man. There's Animals as Leaders. And Seosin. And this other band. I totally forgot the name. Let me find it. Not that I listen to like heavy music that much, but when I do, like those other bands. You're providing lessons, guys. But I don't even know what I'm doing, man. I'm just here. I'm just chilling. I was trying to figure out how to get YouTube Lives to work, and I now have, so yeah, I'll just stay on here for a bit and vibe. I lost the band, man. There's this as well. Thank you, Scientist. Okay, brother, lost it. But there's Stage Kids, and that's it. Yeah. If you want to ask questions or like bring some good news or something, then let me know. What genre should I listen to? Don't forget the name Mac Beloved. I will remind you of it later. I can't forget you. You got a profile picture that I can't forget. It's like... I have classical guitar, in your opinion. Electric's way easier, bro. Electric's easier. Because classical guitar, you got a big neck, so you have to focus more on making sure that, you know, your thumb's down like that, and you don't have any bad technique. And you have to press down a bit harder and stretch out. But it will make your hands a lot stronger, so when you do move to acoustic or electric in the future, it will make your life a lot easier. Strum and play skills, this is my goodbye request. When you ask me to do, I'm gonna mess up, but Respect, bro. Trust me, you'll enjoy the course. How long? Thank you, Jules. I like how you say notes, chords before you. How long did it take you to? Bro, like when you learn chord formulas, you realize everything has a color. So if I'm playing this note, when I think major 9, I'm thinking. Da, if I'm thinking octave. Dun, dun, dun. And the more you kind of learn intervals, you just learn the specific colors. Let's say I'm here. Dun, 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 no. So just intervals, every interval has its own sound, and the ones you use the most, you'll just be able to hear the sounds a lot more. And that's how I learn songs faster, because when I'm listening to songs like Everlong, I'm thinking, oh, that's just a major 7 chord. And then the other chords were just 9s. And they'll sound the same everywhere on the guitar because it's just shapes. And then you'll start identifying specific shapes with specific sounds. But again, it's just using them a lot. I can't say how long it took me, because I don't know. I never kept track of it. But it's just using them a lot, because I used to play in church back in the day, like 10 years ago. And every Sunday it was just the same G, D, C, A minor, whatever. So you can imagine after doing that for years, I just know what it's gonna sound like before I play it. I assume you practice a lot. Bro, I don't practice. Don't get me wrong. I really want to practice a lot. I think with me, I was just forced to be in environments where I had to play. Like, my mom was like, yeah, you're playing in church now. I didn't want to, but she made me. And then after church, I started playing in performing arts academies, and I do gigs here and there. I joined a little band, and then because I joined these things, I had to play. It's not like I didn't have a choice. Well, I did have a choice, but I had to play for them, innit? So because I had to play for them, I had to play, and just by playing, I got good. And then for the last 2 years, I've been working as a guitar teacher, so I was forced to play guitar nearly every day. But if you left me in a room to practice as a hobby, bro, it's not happening, man. I'll procrastinate, I'll distract myself with all sorts of things, which I'm trying to work on now. I'm getting better at it, but it's still there. Doesn't that amount of practice take the joy of paying? Praying. Make it feel like it depends on what you're practicing, man, because a lot of people, if you're able to have discipline and just get it done, then good on you. I can't do that, so I have to take everything I'm practicing and turn it into some music. So if it's something as simple as a minor pentatonic, I can't sit there and be like, I'd shoot myself. That's so boring. So what I would do is I'll put on a drum loop, a backing track. But I'll just try and make it fun, even if it's not a backing track. Man, I'll strum the notes, I'll slide the notes, I'll bend it. I'll just try and make it musical. I'll try and make something out of it. Because if I had to sit here and just rehearse a scale, I'll just be bored out of my mind. I wouldn't want to practice. When did you start playing your guitar? Started playing when I'm 25 now. Well, I started playing when I was like 13 or 14, so 11 or 12 years ago. But I only took it seriously 2 years ago because I had to work as a guitar teacher. So I had to actually learn my theory and everything. Backing tracks really helps me to find joy. Yeah, 100%. I think my bad habit is when I have to practice a song, I'll like practice for 5 minutes and then I'll go and put on the backing track and just be like. Dun, 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 dun. One thing I've been messing around with is suspended arpeggios like root, fifth, root, fifth. Can't do as well. But they give a nice like ghoulish sound. To have bad habits like that, I need to get rid of them. It's not good. Do as I say, not as I do. I heard someone say the natural minor is not a minor scale. Natural minor is a minor scale with a normal 7. So a minor scale is just root, second, flat third, fourth, fifth, flat 6, and flat 7. But a natural minor scale or natural harmonic scale, or minor harmonic, they call it different names, would be instead of flat 7, you've got a normal 7. I'll type it on the chat. That's the natural minor. That's a minor scale. So the natural minor scale is just, it gives you that Middle Eastern vibe. And it's nice on like the 3 chord within a key. So if we're in G major, the 3 would be B minor, but you can turn it into a dominant chord to do that nice natural minor stuff. But you've heard of this Spanish stuff before. Those songs are good to play with the natural harmonic scale. Natural minor. How do you know which minor scale to play then? It just depends on chord functions. Like, I don't isolate them on their own, like, oh, just play natural minor over a minor chord, because it doesn't always work. If I've got a chord progression of 3 minor chords, 6, 2, 3, if I try playing the natural minor over it, it's gonna sound like this. I messed up. It sounded good, but I messed up. Let me do that again. Doesn't work, right? But if I think, okay, I know the third chord within a key is the nicest chord to create that tension, then I'll think, okay, when I hit that third chord, I could use that scale that leads back into my tonic, my sixth chord. Raza, what go on? But yeah, you have to know how chords work in a key and their functions, because if you don't, you're just gonna think, oh, minor chord, minor scale, minor pentatonic, when you could maybe use Dorian, you could use Phrygian, you can use natural harmonic, but you need to know their functions. How are you doing, Vaza? It was a good match we had. Have you ever done solfege? Do, re, mi, sol, la, la. I know what it is, but I don't know I don't know the rest of the, I don't know, what would you call it? The do, re, mi's. I don't know all the mimis of that. The da na 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 na. But I know what it is. More singing and whistling the tune while playing it. I can do that to some extent, but I wouldn't be accurate with it. Like I can hear. So I can do it to some extent, but I wouldn't say I've got perfect pitch where I can just hear it and play it. To me, it's more just colours. I wish I could play like you. One day, man. One day. You can play better than me, to be fair. You don't want to play like me, like, you got your own style. No one can do you better than you. What should we go? Down. I'm hearing that down. Down, 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 down. There we go. How do people get the distortion on the guitar? I mean, for me personally, right now, I'm running for a guitar channel, but my settings are these, like, current setting. And then the trick is, when you want to do cleaner stuff, have your volume on 4 or 5, don't have it on max. So, and then when it's time to go into a solo or something, then you can flick down your pickup switch to, bridge and then go max, like. Well, strings, I do 10s to 52. And I tune down to these standards so I can do like. So I can do insane bends without the string snapping on me. Yo, how would you recommend a beginner to start guitar and music theory in general? I mean, first of course, like, learn your basic chords and all of that. Then learn basic songs like Ain't No Sunshine, I'm Yours, About School, Give You a Grade. Just basic songs like that. And then when it comes to music theory, my stuff's more intermediate to advanced, but you want to learn the major scale and intervals and how to construct chords and scales from scratch, and that'll set you up for everything else you learn, because you learn that all these other things that are out there is just intervals. The K system, this system, all these things, it's just intervals. So how would you recommend? Bro, learn major scale. I've got plenty of videos on it. Yeah, I've got a video like learn the notes on the fretboard and all that stuff. Send me an email, I can link you some stuff just on my website. Who's my favorite guitarist? I'm my favorite guitarist, bro. I'm so amazing. I'm trying to be my own biggest fan lately. But if I had to say, I don't like Jimi Hendrix's music, but I like his style. I like John Mayer a lot too, but he's similar to Hendrix. I like Eric Gibb. My favorite guitarist, yeah, I'll say this. Alan Holdsworth. Alan Holdsworth, bro. That's my favorite. He's like the best for me because one, he sees the fretboard how I do, but he's just like on a different level. And he likes weird sounds, which I do, so his music really appeals to me. Notes on the fretboard. Fire. Yes, brother. Thank you. Well, I've got a few. I forgot the other tunings because this was years ago, but the one I really like using is the FAC GCE. It's like that Yvette Young tuning. But I used to do stuff like that before. I don't know why I stopped. I used to like all that tapping, like. What I used to do. But I used to like doing all that stuff. I don't know why I stopped. The problem with me, I'm very fickle. Like I'll hear a different style of music and then I'll try and learn that. But now I'm just trying to learn blues, like properly. I want to learn how to proper solo and all that stuff. I wish the guitar tabs were upside down. I don't know what, bro. I feel you, bro. I feel you. My students used to ask me the same thing, and I have to say, I don't make the rules. I just play the game. I think it's ridiculous as well, but you get used to it after a while. Do you produce or make your own songs? I've got a few songs written, but I want to learn how to sing, man. If I can do that, then I think I'd be unstoppable, you know. What was it? One of the songs was this. What? Then at the end of the song was something like. Then it went into this. Then I had another song that was like. Stuff like that. I love ambient type of just chill stuff with, I don't know, Pink Floyd vibes, like loads of reverb and heavy guitar solos. That's what I really like. I wish it's easier to understand tabs when you think of, yeah, yeah. I actually just bought my first electric guitar and I don't know what to learn. I feel kind of lost. Basically, bruv, learn. Let me type it in chat. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. So learn your open chords. Let's say E minor, E. Why am I typing? Well, I've literally got a course on my on my YouTube. I'll link you that afterwards. But E minor, E major, E major, G C D major, E minor, and then bro, just go on YouTube and type in basic guitar open chord songs or basic strumming patterns. That'll get you started for everything you need to know, fam. You can play a little song or two and you'll be able to impress people at parties. But after that, I've got a wait 1 second. I mean, it's quite outdated and the quality ain't that good, but it has helped some people, so I'll link it here. Bruh. And there you go. Just go on that link. Ignore the first video. Like, I'll do something sus there, but that should help you. There you go. Just go on that link. Have you learned a song that felt like a level up to master? The song I'm trying to learn right now is Stevie Ray Vaughan's version of Little Ring, and I don't know. There's Santana's Europa, the one that goes. But there's this one part in the song that I had difficulty with because he's like. He does sound like that, and at first I could never play that because I'm like, how is he like? That was just impossible for me, but I left it for like a whole year, and then when I came back to it, I'm like, oh, that's easy. And then this part out of. Yeah, that song felt like a level up, and just Lil Wayne in general, because that's how I learned to do all of the. That song and The Wind Cries Mary. Do you know the guitar game Rocksmith? I think I've heard of it. Isn't it like Guitar Hero where you've got like the guitar that has like those buttons and you just press the buttons on it? I mean, one of my students used to play that game, and he said he was learning that to play guitar or something. My favorite riff on your videos. Yeah, it's a cool song. Do you think you could play Purple by Sugar? Let me listen to it. I'm not promising I can play it, but let me listen to it. This better not be some hard song. What part do you want me to listen to? Tell me. I'll skip to that part. It gets hard at the end. I could play that easy. I just have to learn it. But that'd be easy for me. The hard stuff for me is like when they do all of this stuff, like that's hard for me because then it's too fast. But stuff like that is like the more you learn like this blues stuff, it's just a pattern. Like they just use the same patterns in different ways. But the most common ones are this type of thing. How long have you played for? Over 10 years, but I've only taken it seriously 2 years ago. So I don't want people to think like I'm some virtuoso or something. So realistically, I'll only be playing for 5 years at least. I love that Sugar Otis song. I think the hardest part of these songs is getting the feel of it, because you can't like you can't just play it, you need to get that kind of swing, bouncy feel with it to make it sound bluesy. I used to know how to play the song, but I forgot like all the stuff he does. Thank you, Chris. How did you pick Nas as a bro? It's actually so messed up. So I needed a stage name, so I said to my mate, I'm like, yo, I need a stage name. I'm thinking of two things: the Emperor or the Pharaoh. My mate said, bro, that's a stupid name. Don't do that. So I was like, bro, what should I call myself then? She's like, what's your middle names? So I said my name's Gabriel Nathan Nassau Tafari Thomas. So after that, she's like, what does Nassau and Tafari mean? I'm like, oh, it means this and that. I forgot what it means myself. I think Victorious or something. And she's like, oh, that's a cool stage name. Go with that. But now I'm gone with it for like over a year. It feels so weird when people say, oh, Nas. Nas. I'm like, who's that? Is that me? It feels so weird. And my actual name's Gabriel. Everyone calls me Gabe, Gabby, whatever. When people say Nas, I'm like, oh, who's that? When someone did it in public once, I don't know, I'm like, you talking to me, bro? That's how I came up with it. And I wanted to change it, but I've gone with it for too long now, so I was like, I'll just keep it. Plus, my website's called nassotafari.com, so I just gotta roll with it now. But if I could change it back, bro, I'll just do Gabe. My name's Gabe. Ton is in the fingers, but yours are one. Nah, my hands are tiny, bro. My hands are tiny. All this stuff I'm doing was so hard for me because I got short, stubby fingers. What amp am I using? I'm using Guitar Rig Pro 7. Yeah, and I'm just using a crunch saying on the amps. I could do a little video on what I'm using. But it's nothing special. I just got crunch on and some reverb. My voice is calming. Thank you. trying to learn the solo Borders Love Exile. Oh, I forgot I went. Something like that. You feel like if chill. Respect, bro. I'm really a chill guy. Like, I don't know. I'm very quiet in person. I'm not really that talkative, but I'm just here for a good time, man. Hey, I know you're busy playing. I haven't, but can you give me advice on how to start to play? I've never played guitar, and I like it a lot. Okay, respect, bro. Respect. Oh, girly. Yes, Raiden, wagwan, wagwan. I'm on the YouTube streaming thing now. Basically, like I said to someone else, I would start off by learning. I write it in the chat. The first 8 open chords. That's E major, E minor, A major, A minor, D major, D minor. Copy and paste this after I send it. G and C. Then after that, then basic open chord songs and basic strumming patterns. That's what I would search on YouTube if I had to start over again. Because when I started, I was just doing this. Obviously now I can make it into something, but I was just playing on one string, bro. My guitar teacher, like, oh, this is when I was like 7 or 6 years old. I just remember him saying, yo, get these 2 fingers and just do that. So that's what I did. And then after that, I've done a series for beginners, so you can press this link. Yeah, so like just have a quick look at these videos. They're not the best quality, but it'll get you started. Yo, Wagwan Jax, how are you doing? Can you play Still Loving You by the Scorpions? Let me listen to it quickly. I hope it's not a hard song. Still Loving You. Oh my days. Something like that. I'd have to learn the full song. Something like this. Thanks a lot, Ryan, man. No problem. Sub, man. I really like your channel, Pain. Respect, bro. I appreciate it. Mr. Owner. Damn, you only popped out my YouTube and I'm amused by the subscription. Thanks, man. Where are you from? I'm from the UK. I'm trying to escape the UK, though. I want to go to Spain or, like, Latin America or something. Hey, Nas. Look, it sounds weird, but you actually told me how to play the guitar, and I just wanted to get it out there. Thanks so much. Bro, I'm happy to hear that. Well done, and just keep going, man. You're gonna be better than me one day. Appreciate that. That made me smile, man. Hi. What's up, yo? Real same, bro. I wanna get out there. Where do you wanna go, Jax? Germany, nah, not Canada. I swear Canada's gonna have the same problems as the UK soon, man. What part of the UK are you from? Like, I'm from Birmingham, bruv. You can't get worse than that. Birmingham, bruv. I'm from Birmingham. Blues, hard rock, or soul. Depends on my mood, man. Some days I'm feeling blues. Some days I'm feeling hard rock, like. But if I had to choose hard rock, man, it gets me in the mood to like do some exercise or something. Thanks. I have no idea. I have no idea. I've got no idea too, mate. What strings are you playing? I play 10s to 52s and I tune in D standard. Cool trick with the guitar. Think in terms of think in terms of bass. There we go. Do you have any tips for using my ear to play instead of my fingers? I used to be more creative, but now I feel like I play the same shit instead of using my ear. I think just going back to like your childhood, I don't want to make it deep or anything, but one thing I do now is I stopped listening to Spotify all the time. I stopped listening to music. I just go for walks, man. And then as I'm walking, I'm listening to birds tweeting or just the wind. That's when I have a melody idea in my head, and then I'll go on my voice notes and record it quickly. But if I'm constantly overstimulating myself with different music, different styles, and this and that, then I can't be as creative as I want to be. Like this chord progression I came up with, of course, I had to sit there for a bit and figure out what the chords were, but while you're doing that, you're really training your ear to hear sounds that you wouldn't normally hear, and you have to actually work to kind of replicate that sound on your instrument. And then once you've done it, like, it's there to stay, it's in your memory in it, so yeah. But by playing with ears, just play a lot, man. Because if you're a beginner, the first few chords you're gonna learn are G, D, A minor, and C. And if you play those a million times, like you're gonna do, you're obviously gonna know what these chords sound like. Before someone plays a G, bruv, I know it's gonna sound like that. Not because I have perfect pitch or anything, but I've just heard it that many times. You've got muscle memory. When you use a muscle that many times, you just know how to use them muscles to write or do pull-ups or push-ups or whatever. It's the same in music. The more you hear something, it's just gonna be audible memory at that point. So just keep playing. Everyone knows what pentatonics sound like because you've heard it that many times. What advice do you give to someone okay like me, want to play in a different tuning? With different tunings, okay, for standard tunings like E standard, which is most guitarists, or E flat standard or D standard, it's gonna be the same thing. You're just gonna have to like move your chords or something up or down by 2/3, but that's it. Everything stays the same. But for different tuning, like open tunings like F, A, C, G, C, E, you just have to be creative with it, because like all the rules you would have had go in the bin, because a G chord like this in F, A, C, G, C, E, it won't sound like a G chord anymore, so then you just have to trust your ears and get creative with it. Or if you want to like just get good with that tuning and figure out like how the intervals work on that, then that'll help as well. But for me, when I'm using open tunings, it's just straight creativity. I can't think in intervals anymore. I have to throw out everything I've learned and just listen to my ears and try and replicate that on the guitar. Yeah, I can play the diatonic minor bar chords, and that is yeah, D stand. Yeah, D stand just sounds deeper. But I like it, and because the strings are just heavier gauge, it just has a nice twang to it. Playing with real bands can help as well. That'll force you to get better. But if you don't have a band, then just practice a lot. Practice a lot and jam a lot. Just have fun with it. Be like a child. Play over backing tracks and see what you can create. The more creative you are, I think, the more you'll remember stuff. But if you're not really creative and you're just copying off someone, then it's a bit harder to like turn it. It's not harder. I think when you're having to like have a sound in your ear and then put it on your instrument, you work harder to create that sound, so after you won't forget it, if that made sense. you have any tips for figuring out how to play the chords that you can hear in your head? For me, like, my framework is the major scale, so in my head I'm thinking all the time. And then in my head I'm thinking 1, 4, 5. Maybe I want to go to 6. Then 2. Then 3. Then 4. Then 5. Then maybe you're diminished. That was not diminished. What was that? There we go. And 6. So that's my framework. And then when I want to do out of key stuff, I'll do something where I'm like changing the function of numbers. So if I'm doing a progression of 1, 5, and 4, I could now say this 4 is my 2, and I know 2 is a minor chord, so then I'll turn it into a minor chord and act as if I'm playing over the 2 chord. But it's just experimenting with all of it. But the main framework I work around is the major scale. I don't just sit there and think, yo, I'll play a chord here and then play some random chord. No, I'm always thinking major scale and how I can manipulate that to get all these cool chord progressions and sounds I want. I play Jimi Hendrix. I don't know many Jimi Hendrix songs, but the only songs I can kind of play are Little Wing, and that's really it. I need to learn Voodoo Child. I like to play modes by just focus on different chords on the major scale without even. Yeah, that's what I like to do as well. I don't see it before. I'd learn it as 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, 6 for Dorian, but now it's like, oh, just see it as 2, the second chord of the key. So I could just go to a random fret and say, oh, this is 2 now. Then I could go to a random fair again and say, oh, this is now 2. What if I want to say this is 2? Thanks, Rico. Yo, Rico. He sounds like Hendrix. Thanks though. Yo, Miffy, what go on? How are you? How's your band going? How's everything? I deleted TikTok, by the way. I got fed up with that app. How was that? Oh, basically, it was like a harmonic minor. That's it. Nothing much, it was just natural harmonic minor. Thank you, Arsene Designs. Yeah, I'm muting the A string, my fam. Got a gig in Leicestershire. That's it, man. Keep going. Make sure you get paid nice for them gigs as well. I don't like gigs because they don't pay too much, man. Like, they'll be like £300, then you gotta split that between your drummer, your singer, the other guitarist, and then, what, you've only made 50 quid. But you gotta get yourself out there, innit? That's good. I'm not muting the A string with my. Oh, yeah, I am. I'm muting the A string with my phone. Now one day, man, I'm gonna be getting gigs that pay me like £1,000. I have to. That's the next step, next year. What's your approach for soloing and picking notes during each? I don't really think like that, to be fair, I'll be honest. Because that's too much for me to think about. The only times I'll think about um, specific notes in a chord is if there's a chord outside of the key. So say I've got a basic chord progression of A minor, no, let's say G minor, C minor, and then D minor. I'm just thinking of a bluesy thing. Then if I had some random chord, I was like, that's not within the key, so then I'll have to think, okay, what chord is it? Then I'll think what function. And to me, that's like chord 4, so I'll think Lydian or something. But I'll just say this is 4. And then within my major scale, I'm just thinking, if this is 4 and this is, what note is this? That's why I do maths in my head. Bruv. So if this is G minor, this will be G sharp major 7. So this will be the key of G sharp major 7, the key of D sharp. So I'm thinking major scale D sharp all over the fretboard and just solo from the 4. But yeah, I don't really think of soloing specifically over chord tones until like there's a weird chord that's out of key. Like, of course, like I'll see the chord as I'm playing, so I can target the notes if I want. But at that point, it's like I'm in a flow state. Like it's whatever sounds good. To be fair, not really. You just have to get familiar with the other instruments in the mix: drums, bass, guitar, singer, maybe where the guitar sounds in the blender. Yeah, it's always good to have a good sound tech. You seem to use chords a lot, but I can hear some standard blues sticks. Yeah. Nah, I do a lot of bluesy stuff. I want to get good at like all them blues solos and stuff. You make it look so easy. Oh, it's easy, man. It's like if I asked you to play a G chord, you'd be like, shut up, man, it's an easy chord. Because you've done it that many times. So everything I'm doing is just because I've done it that many times. At one point, bro, this was hard for me, but now it's just natural. One trip of America. Don't know about maybe Texas, but there's loads of blues people over there. That'll make me look like I'm stupid. But if I had to go to America, I really want to go to Florida, and I want to go on that Route 66, like a motorbike. That'd be pretty cool. You made that major 7 chord look so easy. This one. Do you purchase any solos for tabs? I'd assume you practice some Jimi Hendrix stuff. Do you practice any solos with tabs? The solo I'm working on now is that Boulder's Love solo. Something like that. But I need to learn the rest of the solo. Are you from Birmingham? Yes, I'm from Birmingham. From Birmingham, I'm a Birmingham. I'm in the ends. Hey there, recently watched a lot of videos and in some, the importance of intervals. Could you do a video on them and which ones you use the most? I use all of them, bro. Every second you're playing, you're using intervals. You're just not thinking of it as intervals. But the most important intervals you want to know, if you want to map out the fretboard, are just the root and the fifth. Then you want to know how to make basic triads and stuff. Big up, that's how you know Will Banners. Yeah, man. Of course, that's how I know Will Banners. I don't like Will Banners though. I think the guy is a little mean. I don't know. I feel like he hates everyone for some reason. But I like the fact that there's cats there. But yeah, intervals, bro. I'll just start by learning. I did it in the last two videos I've made, just using the intervals to make the major scale, mapping out the fretboard, and then using that to make scales and chords. I've got a video on there. Yeah, my two topish videos. Unlock the unlock the fretboard properly. Those videos go through how you can use the intervals to create not chords, well, tiny bit of chords and scales. I'll take that as a yes. What was my chair broken? 1 second, lads. I'll take that as a yes. You've had to sort. Yeah. Where did you learn to play guitar? I'm self-taught, bro. Self-taught. I wanted to go to university and learn guitar, but my family was like, nah, you gotta become a lawyer or a doctor or something. And then, not even that, I was a radiographer. And then they took off the course from the university, so I went into an IT apprenticeship, and I was learning how to fix computers and stuff. And after that, I got fired from my job. I got fired from another job because I was always late to work. And then I got I got a job as a guitar teacher. I've done that for the last 2 years, and now I'm just trying to do it by myself now with my guitar academy and YouTube. That's online, by the way. Well, YouTube obviously, but my online guitar lessons on my website. Pick up, how's oh. Yeah, he's a moody guy, fam. I've never actually seen him happy. I'm always scared to go with Banners. I think if you ever come Birmingham, this is the place. You can type in. My chat's not working. Murder Studio. That place is cheaper than Urbanus, and it's nicer. You don't have to pay for drum kits and extra stuff. It's all in the room. What are you doing? Bro, I wanted to start doing a bit more live streams. I usually do on Discord, but I wanted to figure out how to do it on YouTube, so this is just a test for that. But it's going really well. Like, I know how to get my guitar and my guitar software onto YouTube using OBS and all that stuff. That's dope. I was in IT. Well, IT is so dry, fam. Like, I tried to get a job in it again, but they're like, oh, you haven't been in IT for a few years or a few months, so the industry's moved ahead and you don't have the experience. But bruv, most of the time, when there's a problem, flip out Google, how to fix this, troubleshoot the problems, and boom, happy days. What do you mean? I've been behind in the industry. You don't need that much. Just show me what to do. I'm a smart guy, I'll get it. Thank you, Mike. You'll get somewhere, keep respect, man, respect. Exactly. I use Google all day. That's it, man. I was so mad. I was working at this place and they showed me how to use like these Microsoft Azure, some cloud thing, and you can control like all the computers in their workplace with it. And I rather forgot how to use it, but it wasn't that hard, man. It's not rocket science. And then when I went for this interview, this lady's like, you couldn't answer simple questions on this thing. I was like, just show me what to do. Just give me the job. I got bills to pay. It's so jarring, like being on Indeed, sending your application. I'd even wait for them to get back to me. I'll send off my application and then I'd call them straight up. Yo, can I get an interview? I've had more success with that than waiting for a response. Using initiative. Indeed, Jabola, Glassdoor, LinkedIn. I agree, I'm racking my brain and the people. I know. Soon enough, man, soon enough, Jason. Like, I feel like jobs be overdoing some stuff. Well, I gave up looking for jobs, man. Like, I'm going full time with my own, like, online guitar lessons. Because that's what I want to do, and I'll put more energy into that. Because even when I do get a job here, like, I'm always late, bruv. I'm always late. I'll try to come on time. I'll be scheduled to come on time, bruv. If I'm meant to be there for 9 o'clock, best believe I'm getting there for 9:30. Maybe 10 o'clock. But before 11 o'clock, if you're lucky. Like, I had this one job in Birmingham City Council, man. Call center. Oh my days. It's the worst experience ever, bruv. You know, I was in housing repairs, and this was in the winter, so everyone's boilers is breaking down. You know, the radiators aren't working, the hot water's not working. Everyone's calling up the line. Help me, I'm gonna die if you don't send someone out to fix my boiler. I'll be like, bro, I can't really do anything, mate. I can help you, but why are you swearing at me? Why are you insulting me, man? And when I heard it was a work from home job, I was so happy. I'm like, okay, so I don't need to go to an office. There's no way I can be late. If I start at 9 o'clock, mate, I'm logging in at 9:15, man. I remember, like, my manager went off for a few months because she was pregnant, but when she came back, she said she needed to have a word with me. I should have told her, listen, I'm quitting, man. Like, I can't take it. I can't take it. And she said, like, man, we noticed that you kept logging in late, and it was pretty funny, but, you know, it's better if you go anyway. And the funny thing is, she even said, like, she wouldn't want her own sons to do that. And I feel for anyone in a call center right now, because that's like hell on earth, man. You can't even take a piss for 5 minutes without them monitoring you. There's no way you can be late till you oversleep, man. Bro, you don't know me. Like, even my friends have a go at me for this, because even when I have to meet them, when I say 10 minutes, bro, 10 minutes means 30 minutes. Best believe I'm getting there like 30 minutes late. If it's a beautiful girl, bro, I'm there on time. I'm there earlier, bro. My lips are moisturized, I'm smelling good, I'm ready. But anything else, man, like, it has to be really dear to me for me to be there on time. Or there has to be a severe punishment. I had this one IT job. They used to fucking do Teams meetings every morning. And I'll just rock up late with my tie half done. I just came out of the shower. It's just, I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. Both time is so bad. Yeah, that's my student. My student's there, man. He will tell you that I was always late to the lessons, man. His lesson was at 12:30, man. I'd rock up at like 12:45 or something, man. In high school, my punctuality was like 99%. But no, my attendance was 99%, but my punctuality was like 50% or something, man. I was always running for the bus. That's why I do online lessons now, because there's no way I can be late. All my lessons are there. 100 lessons, you don't need me for them. But if I had to like go to work still, like, unless I really like it, I ain't gonna be there on time, man. I'll try. I'll honestly try, but nah, I'll be in bed, bro. 1 second, guys. So that was my nan, bro. That was my nan. I'm going like 8 minutes. Let's leave Nan some more. Love Nan. How old were you when you started playing often? 23? That's when I had to play every day because of my job, but until then I wasn't that consistent with it. Respect, Mike. Well, I know it's easy, but could you add some of your spin to a song about being sad, Rex Orange County? Where's my phone gone? Oh. Let me listen to it. Thank you, Jason.
Always felt like I needed to please her, impress her.
Ah.
Don't we always felt the hope that one day. Always felt like I needed to please her, impress her. Felt only in the hope that one day I would undress her.
Ah.
Don't
Yeah. It's a nice song. Alright, bro, hands down, I'm gonna pull out of bed early so you can be my mentor. I swear, bro. It's how it looks like. Thank you, Jason. Oh, it's really simple, but like, I know I make it look like it's crazy, but it's just major skill, bro. It's just major skill. I don't know how consistently I'll do these live things. This was just a test, but it went really well, so I might do it a bit more. If you want my lessons, then it's on my school link in my bio. Join up. And yeah, I'll see you guys next live. I don't know how to end this. Okay. You guys have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.